We have a pretty decent letter now, but one of the things you want to think about when you have completed a document is how it's going to look on screen, but also in print. So let's look at our print options. If I go over to my Backstage view, and you might remember this is on my ribbon, the File choice. Down in Backstage view, I have Print, moving down the line here. And if I click on Print, first of all, I get a preview of my document. Now, this is a one-page document, so down here it says page 1 of 1, but if there were multiple pages, I could arrow through to the other pages. I also have a zoom control, and I can zoom in if I wanted to check the wording on something or look more closely at some specific information. And I can bring it back down if I want to. Then over on the left, I have all of my printing options. Right now I'm set to print, so I have the number of copies, and I can use the up and down arrow to change the number, or I can actually click in here and type the number of copies I want. Then I have printers. Now, if you're connected to multiple printers or a OneNote notebook, you probably are going to want to choose something from the drop down. It may or may not default to the one you want. So I'm going to go with the Konica. All right, so now I can tell it what pages I want to print. You have various options here. We only have a one-page document, so these don't really apply now, but if you have a multiple page document, you can print all the pages, you can print the current page, whichever one is your active one with the cursor. You can choose custom print, which you will select particular pages, or if you have selected text in the document, you can choose print selection. Obviously, we're going to go with just print all pages right now because it doesn't matter. So one of the things I can do is actually click in the pages field and type in, maybe it was pages 1 through 3, or if it's different pages, like I want 1, I put a comma in 5. So if it's not consecutive, you just use commas between. Of course, we only have the one page, so we're fine with just print all pages. Print one-sided. If you have a multiple page document and you want to print on both sides of the page, then you can choose to print on both sides. Depending on the printer you have chosen will depend on how the options for both sides show up. Some printers will automatically refeed the document. Some printers will ask you to refeed it. So you may see a few other options here if you have one of those with the automatic feeder. If you have multiple pages, do you want to collate the pages so it prints page 1, 2, 3, page 1, 2, 3, page 1, 2, 3, or do you want all the page 1s together, all the page 2s, and so forth? You have the option for your margins, and you can even choose multiple pages per sheet. In this case, of course, we don't need that, but notice here I could do 2 pages per sheet, and in this case I don't have 2 pages, so it's not going to really change anything. But I could do multiple pages, and it puts more on one page and saves paper. So now that I have everything set, I'm going to just click on print. We pop back into the Word document, and it is going to my printer.